What's up guys, Petko here. Today we're gonna talk about something very important. A lot of you guys have been asking me, hey Petko, out of all the DPS picks you've tried, which one is actually the most fun? And a lot of people don't care about power. They only care about what is actually fun to play. And today we're gonna talk about exactly what that is. Who are the most fun picks going into patch 11.1 season 2? Disregarding power, speaking only for fun-wise. Without further ado, let's begin. Alright, as a lot of you guys have already expected, first on my list so far has been Elemental Shaman. Honestly, hands down, visually wise, after the improvement has become so much better. Like, I just love the concept of having chain lightnings all around you and earthquaking, elemental blasting, and like the whole visual itself sounds and looks so good. One thing I would like to tell to beginner players is Shaman is likely one of the easier casters to begin with. So if you're like just starting M+ or looking for an ult and you want to play something really fun and strong at the same time, Elemental Shaman is your go-to spec. Keep in mind that the utility part of Shaman is among the best in the world, all together with enhance, and most importantly, you have pretty much all fixes for any problem. You want to have a critical spell? You got it. There's any poisons? You got it. Short Interrupt, Bloodlust, Sky Fury Totem, Stun Totem, Purge, Knockup, and you have pretty much everything. On top of this, I know I said I don't want to talk about damage, but the damage part is significantly, in my opinion, better than what they were back in Dragonflight. So if you're returning to the World Within and looking for an ult, Shaman is my go-to choice for everybody. Now, if honestly neither of you is a fan of playing range, I completely understand this. So next in line pick for me, a personal favorite this season 2 has been Windwalker Monk. Honestly, I cannot stress enough how fun this pick is. From rotation to visuals to flow, everything that this pick does for me is like a song. Alright, absolutely amazing. The utility part is also another reason why I love this pick. They have so many tools to help your team, from peeling your tank to stunning to even enrage spelling now, and poisons and diseases. And you know, you like roll forward, roll backwards. It's just like, thematically speaking, the spec itself has been a tons of fun playing around. Now, obviously there are some pros and cons. I guess the biggest disadvantage of the spec is being target cap, which obviously if your team is doing large pools, or if you're playing a puck where they try to force up a large pools, you might not really find it as fun, because at the end of the day, most of your core spells are still 5 target cap, like Spinning Crane Kick, Fist of Fury, etc. So which is something that most definitely is a frustrating. But overall, if you disregard this, the core rotation of the spec has been immense fun testing out, and likely I'm looking forward to explore this in season 2. Alright, so next in line, outside of Windwalker Monk, obviously the second choice, as many people have already seen in my streams, it's gonna be Feral Druid. Guys, I'm telling you right now, I had so much fun testing Feral Druid. I don't know what it is about a spec, but it's just not a lot of people play it, and to me it just seems like a fantastic fit with the current season 2. From very strong AoE damage to generally enjoyment when it comes down to like floating around single target spells in AoE, like for example forcing some bites in AoE, having the ability to like move left and right, dodge mechanics, and still do good damage, because most of your damage are coming from bleeds, which again, even if you have to get out of combat or out of melee for a few seconds, you still won't lose as much damage as some of the melee specs. Now, on top of this, as you guys have already seen so far, it's a tons of cool ways to shape up your physical form, make your build however you like this to look like. You know, there's a lot of customizations that most definitely are within the roleplay aspect of the game, and I strongly encourage people to dive in and explore yourself. But overall, from strong utility, in my opinion, fun rotation, and very good numerically, Feral is likely my second best choice when it comes down to fun from melee point of view. Now keep in mind that there are some disadvantages of the spec itself that I don't particularly like or consider fun. I guess the most notable here would be, honestly, the starvation of energy. There are some pockets of time where you don't really have any buttons to press except your utility. because you run out of energy. You just kind of wait for Omen procs, or maybe wait for some energy to come back, or Tiger Spirit to get back. Nevertheless, if that gets to be fixed or improved, I think Fera would be in a much better position and likely higher in my fun assignments, I guess. Alright, so next in line is kind of an unexpected pick. A lot of people don't like to play this, but in my opinion, BM Hunter has been a tons of fun testing. As always, BM Hunter will retain its signature insane mobility, maintaining your rotation, while being able to dodge flawlessly mechanics left and right. Outside of this, as you have already seen so far on our tier list, BM Hunter damage profile is among the best, which further contributes towards the fun factor for me, because I love specs that do massive damage. Rotationally wise, many people consider it a bit boring because it's a little bit on the easier. Actually, who am I lying to? It's one of the, if not the easiest spec in the game. And I think that's very good for beginner-friendly players, because if you're starting right now in Season 2, and if you're looking for really good damage output spec, but at the same time easy to play and navigate, BM Hunter is your go-to choice. Your rotation is most likely consisting around 2 or 3 buttons. Sometimes you want to press more, depending if you want to add utility into the mix, but overall, I'm extremely happy how it plays out because of the numerical values. Outside of this, rotation-wise, a little bit blunt, but it's quite easy to master and perfect to get the high numbers that you desire. Nevertheless, one more aspect of this is pets. I absolutely love pet classes. You can tame whatever pet you like. You like you like owls, you like goats, you like bears or boars. It don't matter to me. Whatever you like, you can go for it. BM Hunter also has the ability to tame exotic pets. Things that, for example, not a lot of people can play with. The invincible porcupines from Pandaria, for example, and many more, right? The Furrak mounts also can be, Furrak boss can also be pets. Well, I mean, there's a lot of customization that you can play around, and honestly, I don't really blame people for playing BM Hunter as main, because to me, definitely fun factor is there. Rotation wise, as I already mentioned, could be better. And last but not least has been Destruction Warlock. Now, Destruction Warlock going to Season 2 has seen some changes in regards to how they play rotationally. I guess the biggest fun factor here for me is, honestly, the Channel Demon Fire, especially in like mass AoE, the Rain of Fires on like 10 plus mobs, the exceptionally strong AoE damage. To me, doing high amount of burst has been a tons of fun. If you, let's say, group is pulling 2-3 packs at the same time, Destruction Warlock is a menace. On top of this, the beefy Chaos Bolts going in for prior targets when you fight like lesser number of mobs, the Mayhem playstyle, the Cataclysm playstyle, the Hail Color combined with the Cataclysm has been a tons of fun playing. Honestly, if you're looking for a very strong range pick and at the same time fundamentally fun playing, to me has been Destruction Warlock so far for Season 2. Not only this, but you're also extremely durable, which means any incoming damage you will have no problem mitigating because you have so many tools to deal with it. Overall, one of the most fun specs that I tested so far, and even if I disregard the strength level, which they are very strong right now, they're still fun to me. Thumbs up, give it a try, you'll enjoy it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I know a lot of people have requested it, so I did my best to show you the pros and cons of my top 5 fun specs. Keep in mind that things could change potentially because there's still like 10 days until the season comes in. Actually, a little bit more than 10 days, like maybe like 12 days until season comes in. Patch will begin in exactly 5 days from now. a lot of things will change. So yeah, take this with a grain of salt. At the end of the day, that's my opinion. If you like the content, hit the thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for a lot more coming in the future. Peace out, have a good one, I'll see you on stream.